we have our capoeira fighter here. Morgan is our Spanish-Portuguese translator. Morgan, what did our fighter have to say?
Well, Joe, our fighter had to say that he was honored to be on the show today, and that he wants to present the show with a gift, his special fighter's armband that he uses to train in.
Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. That was very nice, and we'll add this to our collection on the show. And now we're going to explain wrestling. Wrestling is done and known throughout the world. Wrestling starts with great takedowns. You want to get your opponent on the ground. Once they're down, you pin their shoulders to the mat. Different styles of wrestling may have different times that you have to pin them for victory. But wrestlers are very, very strong, athletic people. We're going to show you an example of a wrestling takedown and pin. I have Bundori girl Emily.
Hi.
And she's going to help me out. We're going to do what's called a single leg takedown. Emily, step back in a fighting stance, and we're wrestling. She goes for the takedown. Boom. And she pinned me. And that's a basis of wrestling. Hell's Angels prison fighting. This is from the bad boys down in Australia. Not only do they like to hang out in their bars and on the street with their motorcycles, but they do time in prison. And those prisons in Australia are no joke. If you can't fight, you might not walk out. These bad boys will hit you quick with hammer fists, elbows, knees, choke you, throw you to the ground, disable you, and hurt you bad. I have Bundori girl Emily and Adam, who actually is our Sambo teacher. His family got caught on the wrong side of the wall, if you know what I mean. And they're going to show us some prison fighting. Adam, could you show us some of that? Oh! Oh!
Hello, comrades. My name is Dmitry Poroshenko. I am the noble from Chernobyl. I used to work and fight at the Russian slaughterhouse. And today, we come here, this venue, for full contact. I allow my partner here, my comrade, to tell you the rest.
You know me, I'm Joe Kraft, and we are about to get a fight scene on. We have a Hell's Angel prison fighter from Australia going against the All-American wrestler, a good kid. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys do. Once again, these are pure styles. In Australia, the Hell's Angels are very bad boys. They practice certain fighting methods. Also, an American wrestler, they try to pin their opponent on the ground. In this particular area of the world, there are no laws pertaining to full contact fighting. Our rules are pretty simple. No neck stomps to the throat if they're down. No neck snaps. Other than that, I don't care what they do to them. We're here to see some good fighting.
It could be very lethal. You know, if you've ever seen a man choked by a rancid ox intestine in slaughterhouse, it is very disturbing. But we will have nothing like that here today.
Or you never know. Hey, I have our wrestler. This young man is very strong and athletic. John Bowman. John, what do you think about your style?
My style is practiced around the world for ages, since the Greeks. I mean, it's going to be a very easy fight for me. I mean, you take someone to the ground who doesn't know how to fight on the ground, I'm clearly going to win. I've been wrestling for 13 years, 2 years on the Olympic team, 3-time state Iowa wrestling champion.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. You're going against a Hell's Angel prison fighter. Now they practice, some prison fighting, powerful, just dirty street fighting techniques. Does that worry you at all?
Not at all. I mean, he's a big punk. He was in prison, so a big deal. You know, I'm organized, I'm stronger than him, faster, in way better shape.
Well, time to find out who will get our top Bundori. Okay, our Hell's Angel prison fighter, I just want you to know, he didn't hurt anybody like a grandma or, you know, a kid. He actually had to do some time for severe assault and battery on a rival gang member. I didn't even know Australia had Hell's Angels, or, you know, the prison fighters practice a certain fighting style. I happened to run into leader of the Hell's Angel when I was in Europe, and he told us about how bad they were, so I contacted him, and he sent me one of his prison fighters. Dimitri, what do you think about this guy?
I mean, who would have ever imagined? You drive a motorcycle all over Australia, you dodge kangaroo. Who would have thought you had time to fight? But he perfected some of his skills. He is not, though, a conversive person. You do not like to disrespect the code of conduct from prison. He will not be interviewing with us. He may have a few grunts, a few whistles, but that's about the extent of it.
That is correct. So, I think it's time to get our fight on, as soon as our Hell's Angel man arrives. Okay, I believe our Hell's Angel is arriving.
Yeah, I can hear the approach now.
Yes, we'll see if he does want to say any words before the fight. Here he comes now.
Oh, this is going to be so exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. Did you want to say any words?
Oh, you're
Great, we got a squad going by. Okay, well, we're about to get the fight on. Big Marv, our fight warden, are you ready? He is ready. Dimitri, any last words?
Men, fight with all integrity of Russian bear.
Hey, I have our any words?
Oh! Yes, it appears our wrestler, he has heart.
Yeah.
But I know that he has the strength.
Oh.
I've been thinking.
What is this?
Oh, it's my boyfriend.
That's my boyfriend.
No, it's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Wait. He's the cheater.
Look, there's Kempo Man. How you doing?
Hey.
Dun da da da! Kempo Man!